Okay. Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. This is the second live. Now, this time I'm my phone. Somehow I'm able to do it with a laptop. So here we are. So today I'm going to be specifically going to talk about avoid while selling on Zazzle. And yes, some of these mistakes I personally did myself. So I'm going to talk about these mistakes to avoid. So let's talk about these mistakes. And guys, you can, if you have any questions, any queries that you want me to talk about, or anything like that, let me know in the chat itself so I can see and I can answer these questions. Anyways, let's talk about the mistakes to avoid on Zazzle. The first common mistakes to avoid on the Zazzle is uploading the products wishing that they're gonna sell. This is the worst mistake, and I personally did it. Like, I started journey with the Zazzle. Of course, I did the research and I find the right niches and products. I did that in the beginning, but in the beginning I did it, and after that, a little bit later down the road, like 1 year down the road, I started assuming that this is gonna sell on Zazzle. So I started uploading product based on what I like without doing the research. And what happened, I got the sales from the products that I did with the research. But later on down the road, these products I was just uploading for the sake of expecting to get the sales, but they were not selling at all because I didn't done the research. I was just hoping that they're gonna sell because I like the products, not doing the market research, not even knowing whether they're gonna actually sell or not, or there's a demand at all for those products. And that's why actually it happened because uh, of my artistic journey. If you're an artist, if you create your art, watercolor illustrations, paintings, drawings, whatever kind of the art medium you work with, if you create your art and you want to sell on the Zazzle, that's what the biggest mistake I did. Because when you use your art and you put on the different product and expecting to get the sales, sometimes it works, but other times it doesn't work because people buy what they want to buy. Okay, they are not looking to buy your art on Zazzle. That's the really harsh truth. Of course you can sell your illustration, of course you can sell your paintings and drawings in Zazzle that work well, but if you're looking and hoping and wishing that your work will going to sell, you just upload the or keep them separate. Well, if you have created these two stores using two separate accounts, you cannot merge them. Literally, you cannot merge them. You can only, I mean, merging accounts on Zazzle, I think it's not a thing there. Like, I have multiple stores on Zazzle and I opened up using different email accounts. So literally I cannot merge them. So you cannot merge the Zazzle stores. They don't have an option to merge them. But the thing is that if you have opened these two or more than two Zazzle stores using one email address, then you're going to have all your stores in that one email account, because Zazzle has the facility to open multiple different stores in using just one email address. Okay, to avoid while selling on the Zazzle is not uploading new products. A lot of the people think that they just upload the products on Zazzle and forget about the store. It's going to continue to generate income. Yes, the products I've uploaded back in 2021 are continue to still making me money. But if I stop uploading the new products, the old products, if they are not bringing in sales, they're not going to be there live. The Zazzle has the one facility where they keep the products live in the store or live in the marketplace as long as they are getting the sales, as long as they are getting the views. If they are not getting the views, I think after 365 days, they actually remove the store, remove the products from the marketplace. Like, you're going to see your products in the store, but they're not going to be live or available on the marketplace because they are not selling, they are not getting any views. So Zazzle just actually make it unavailable, make it privately in your store. They're not going to be public on the marketplace. So you, for that reason, you got to continue uploading the new products, you got to continue uploading new designs, you got to continue uploading the process because of that reason. Because if you just upload the product in this year and forget about your store for the next couple of years, your sales, you're still going to see the sales of the products that you uploaded before that, like the passive products. the passive sales, but then with time, if the product stops selling, those products will not going to be public or live in your store anymore, and they're not going to be there in the marketplace anymore. So they're going to be removed from the marketplace and they're going to be put as a private in your store. So you got to go back to those old products and you got to make it public again. And Zazzle will going to give you a notification telling you that, hey, go back to your this particular product. You need to make changes to that title, description, or delete the whole product, or if you can actually edit the product in any way, shape, or format. So that's why you got to continue uploading the new products, continue uploading the new designs because of that reason. And yes, it's a passive income, but then the passive income, you got to keep maintain it, so you got to continue uploading the product. So that's the second mistake a lot of the people do in the beginning. When they start with the store, they put a lot of the time and energy and effort into the store, and they try to build the store and put a lot of the energy, and they upload the products, upload the niches, like upload the designs, but with time maybe they get bored, maybe they don't see the results or whatever, they stop uploading the new products, and they think that the old products will going to help them bring. Now of course you need to find a balance between uploading new products and keeping up with that. So you got to continue uploading new products and keep up with that information. You got to find a balance. You don't need to overdo it, not hustling and all that stuff, but you got to continue uploading the products, continue uploading the new products, because a lot of the people don't do that. And I highly recommend you to keep on uploading the new products still if you don't see the sales, because you never know which product will going to help you bring in the sales. You never gonna know. So continue uploading the new products, continue uploading the new designs, and see what works for your store. Look at the insights, look at the views, look at the sales history, which of the products are selling multiple different times, because that could be the best sellers for you, and that could actually help you. And then you can create a variation of those products so that continue help you build the income stream. So that's why it's like not an overnight rich money making scheme. You got to continually put in the effort, continually going with the niches and designs and products to continue bringing the sales. So that's the second mistake a lot of the people do, is just upload the products and forget about it, thinking that it's going to help you bring in the sales. Guys, if you have any questions, any queries you want me to talk about, put them in the live chat so I can answer that. I'm going to be sticking around 5 more minutes for the live, because today I'm thinking I'm going to only be live for 20 minutes. Yesterday I went live for around like 45 minutes or something like that. But today I have other stuffs to do, so not going to be live that long. So if you have any questions, anything that you want me to talk about, let me know in the live chat. Feel free to talk about that. The third mistake that I feel like people do with the Zazzle is that they are messing up with the title and tags. The keywords are the juicy part of your designs of your product, especially if you're heavily relying on the SEO. If you're not promoting your product on social media, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, and you're heavily relying on the Zazzle SEO, you got to see what title and tags you are using, what keywords you are using. You got to see them and you got to keep up with that. Don't use like a random keywords or random tags in your title and the description, in the keywords itself. Just like, okay, funny code design, funny cute design. No, no, no. If it's a design is actually catering to particular very specific, go with that very specific design. Go with that very specific specific niche and use that specific keywords. Don't just use the random ones. It's really important to master the SEO, and it takes time with the SEO. It's not overnight. Okay, we have one question. I'm gonna answer that. Which niche will show sales? Where to find new design? Well, I would highly recommend you to create the balance between the evergreen and the trending. If you are a new seller, trending niches, trending products, trending designs could actually help you sales in the beginning. I would recommend you to go with the trends in the beginning, especially if you're a new seller and you got to get the boost of the sales, because trends do work. So if you want to upload right now, if you are like in the April, if you want to upload right now, graduation is very hot, because The June is like the graduation month, and also for the Pride month. So you can target the graduation and Pride month if you want to target these designs, because this is going to be expecting you to get the sales in next 1 to 2 months. Father's Day, Mother's Day, like Mother's Day, I won't recommend you because Mother's Day is just in the May and is the last time. Uh, of course, you can go with the Father's Day as well, but I would recommend you to go with the graduation. Graduation is very big on the Zazzle, and people sell a lot of the graduation. Now, what you can target in the graduation, you can target the graduation party invitations if you want to go with the paper products. You can also have a graduation congratulation thank you card as well. You could also target with the graduation gifts like the party gifts, party supplies. You could also have the t-shirts, the mugs, like the t-shirt. You can target the proud parent of graduation, proud mom for graduation, something like that. You can play around with that as well. Now for the pride, you got to go with the rainbow or multicolored designs, because it's like June is catering to the pride month, so you can target that. And yes, I've seen the sales with the pride month as well, so you can target that. Otherwise, in the July they have the Independence Day, so you can target with the Independence Day as well. And you can also play around with the back to school, because in the August it's going to be the back to school niches, so you can also target with the back to school right now. And don't forget, they also have a Christmas in July. Yes, Christmas in July niche is also very hot and very popular. So you can target with the Christmas niches, the holiday niches as well right now, because you could expect to get the sales from those niches in the July itself. So you can expect to upload these niches. So now, finding the new design, you can find the new designs on the homepage of the Zazzle itself. Because homepage of the Zazzle, it's very juicy. They put all the niches, all the products, all the designs, all the holiday events and occasion that are trending, because that's going to sell. So if you're targeting with the trending, then the homepage is very juicy for you to go with the Zazzle. You can also look at the bestsellers. I think I've made a couple of the videos back in the past talking about where to find the bestsellers for Zazzle. You can also go to the bestseller page on the Zazzle and see what are selling right now. You can actually categorize as a bestseller for last week, last 20 days, 30 days, last 3 weeks, or whatever. You can target according to that, and you can see what's selling in the last couple of weeks. That could work as well. Otherwise, you can also look for the trends on the Google Analytics, Google Trends. That could also work. What's trending right now and what's going to be trending in the next couple of months. That could also work. You can also use an Etsy as a source of inspiration and ideas for you. That could also work. Because I've seen on the Etsy, it's a second biggest marketplace, if I'm right, after Amazon. And Etsy sell digital products and physical products as well. So they are also selling the graduation, Mother's Day, Father's Day. So you can use an Etsy as a source of inspiration. Okay. New seller don't know to make invitations. What else products can give sales? Okay, you can skip the invitations. You don't need to create invitations to sell in Zazzle. Create gifts. You can skip the paper products altogether. Don't go with the invitations. Don't go with the cards. You can create the gifts. You can create the text-based designs, literally a funny quote or a motivational quote or a sarcastic quote. So you can create a code-based designs, and that could sell. And you can place the quotes on the t-shirts, the mugs, the notebooks, the tote bags, or even on the tapestries, the curtains. You can also create the patterns if you're into the patterns and you create your own designs. You are an artist or a designer, you create your own stuff, you can create the patterns. And patterns sell well on the curtains, even on the leggings, even on the products that are very big, like a duvet covers, pillow covers. You can create the patterns as well. You can create the photo gifts items. Yes, that's another popular. You can get the photos from Pixabay, Unsplash, these websites where they offer you the royalty free images, and you can use these photos and you can create literally the photo gifts. You can create photo gifts for the dog lovers, cat lovers, or the photo gifts for graduation. Because on the Zazzle, the products are the template, so customers gonna customize their designs and customize your design. So definitely they're gonna place their own product, like own photos, their own name and own business or logo. So you can go with the photo gifts ideas as well. You can go with the clothings, you can go with the accessories, you could have a jewelry, you can go with the favors like the chocolates, cookies, uh, even the brownies. Literally, so many products are there. You don't just have to rely heavily on paper products. You can also target the sports. Yes, the sports sells so well. You can sell the bachelor party sports. Like if you look at the wedding creator guide, the one of the niche that I'm really interested in, I'm also targeting this one, guys, is combining the bachelor party with the sports, bachelor a weekend club. So you can use that kind of niche and you can create the sports products around that. So bachelor party could be for groom or could be for the bride to be, whatever. Or you could simply have a simple uh, like world best brother, world best father, best dad ever, that kind of sports item you can create, or best grandfather, and then you have a picture and their name, something like that. So that could also work, guys. Literally think, what would you buy if you go to the store on Zazzle? What would you buy? Don't think in that way, like, okay, I'm gonna buy my art. No, think like what you're gonna buy. If you're looking for some designs or you're looking for some gifts, what exactly you're gonna buy on Zazzle? Think in that way. That's gonna make it more easy. Don't think that I'm placing my art, my design, so I'm gonna buy my art and design. No. Keep your ideal client in your mind. Okay, you're catering to the mom who love coffee, so you can create a coffee mugs. So the mugs will be having quotes related to the coffee, or maybe an illustration, a PNG illustration or an SVG illustration around the coffee, and you can put them on the mugs. That could work as well. Or you could have the mom who love dogs, so you have a like a Mother's Day, especially catering to the Mother's Day. You could have the dog moms out there. So the best dog mom, that kind could be your gift idea for the moms who love dogs or who have pets, or best cat dad, best cat mom, whatever. You see, I'm like giving you some ideas how to play around with that. So you got to think in that way. So don't just upload a random code and thinking that it's going to help you bring in the sales. Think about why you're creating that code, or who will going to buy that code. Especially if you're catering to a funny code, sarcastic code, motivational code, educational code, inspirational, spiritual, who is going to buy that? And what's their mentality of thinking when they're going to buy it? And since it's a template based product, so that they're definitely going to put their own name, their own picture, their logo, their QR codes. Yes, I got another idea. Another one you can target is QR. The QR codes, the QR designs are very popular on Zazzle right now. Literally, you can go with the save the dates QR codes, wedding QR codes, baby shower QR codes, business QR codes, any kind of party invitations, QR codes. You can skip the invitations. You can just have a pedestal sign or a banner where you have the QR code, and people can scan the QR code to get to know more details about the event or occasion or in a party or a birthday or anniversary, whatever it is. And you can do the research on Zazzle itself to know more about the QR codes, what QR codes you can target and what you can create. And people can literally replace your QR code that put on the designs, and then they can put their QR codes. And then they can scan the QR codes and then they can target according to it. So that could work. You could also have a business logo niche. Logo niche is also very popular. People can put their own logo. Now, of course, business logo is just way more competitive, but you could actually Sub niche down. Small business, business logo, something like that. Okay, where to get funny codes? Guys, do the research on Google. There are so many codes on the Google. You can literally do the research on the Google and find the codes and find the codes that doesn't include any copyright or trademark. Or you can find the codes on the Etsy. Don't copy the codes as it, but you get the inspiration and idea, and then you can play around with the different codes, and then you can create your own codes. Look on the Etsy, look on the Redbubble, look on the Teepublic. There are the stores on the Redbubble and the Teepublic that only have text-based designs, and they are only selling the code-based designs. So you can do that as well. So I give you a lot of the ideas, a lot of inspirations to play around what you're going to exactly create on Zazzle. And guys, don't forget, if you want to check out my courses about Zazzle, how to get started with the Zazzle, I'm covering so much in depth in my courses. How to get started with that, how to make money on Zazzle, how to upload the right products, how to find the niche, how to find the product idea, how to find the title, tag, descriptions, everything I'm covering so much in depth in my courses. You can check the Zazzle course. I have an entire Zazzle bundle as well to help you guys get started with Zazzle and literally make you money, not just randomly going here and there. That helped me to make money on Zazzle as well, become a pro seller. You can check out my courses in the description. Okay, so if you have any more questions, let me know, because it's almost going to be 30 minutes since I'm joining this live. And I'm going to quit this live because I'm a little bit tired and have other stuff to do. So if you have any more questions, let me know. I'm just going to stick around for 1-2 minutes and then I'm going to quit the live. But if you're interested, you can very well check out my courses. I'm covering so much in depth in my courses about the Zazzle, how to make money, what exactly you can target, and all that stuff. Okay, I just check if any more questions is there. Okay, I'm gonna place this. So if you have any more question, let me know. I'm gonna place the link of my Zazzle course in the chat. So if any of you guys are interested, because I'm covering so much in depth in my courses, if you guys are interested, you can very well sign up to that. But you can find the codes on, I think I also have one product, I don't remember, where I'm actually having so many codes, and I made that digital product as well. Sometimes I don't even remember. Wait a second, guys. Let me know if you have any more questions you want me to cover. Let me know. I'm just gonna find the link. Okay. Okay. Wait a second, guys. I'm gonna answer your question. Okay. Okay, so far, So far, I have posted 324 products, but randomly like photo gifts, mugs, t-shirt, coats, mugs, or t-shirt, but no sales. Well, that's the case. You have uploaded random products. In what niches are you targeting in? Because random products not gonna help you get in the sale. I did the same mistake in the beginning when I started with the Zazzle, but that's the truth about the Zazzle. Random products not gonna help you bring in the sales. You gotta be understanding what sells on the Zazzle and upload only there. You gotta be very specific, like bridging the gap between the niches. Like I've covered so much in my, like I covered so much in my other videos that how to bridge the gap between the niches and how to find the niche that works for you. And I've also made the video showcasing you finding the right niches. Okay. So what I would recommend you if you're starting as a new seller, I recommend you to, okay. So if you're starting as a new seller on Zazzle, I recommend you to go with the trends and play around with the trends in the beginning because trends help you bring in the sales, especially as a new seller because the trends it's trend at the time when you're going with that. And it's gonna definitely gonna help you bring in the sales that you're looking for in the beginning. And then you can oh, workbook. I don't know why sometimes it takes so much time to place the link. Okay. I place the link. I hope the link is, it's the link of my Zazzle workbook and the link of my Zazzle bundle if you guys are interested in that. Because I'm covering so much in depth in the courses and ebooks and guides. And I'm talking about how to find the right niches and keywords, title, tag, product, so much. If you're interested in my paid courses, you can check it out. But as a new seller, I would highly recommend you to go with the trends. The trends, especially that's going to be there in the next couple of months, like next 6 months. Because the designs that you're uploading right now, it's going to be take like 3 to 4 months to get settled in the marketplace, especially if you're a new seller. Even though it happened with me that I uploaded the design right now and tomorrow it get me the sales. It also happened with me. Like sometimes the designs sell so fast, like within a day they sell. Because there is a section on the Zazzle where is the new sellers, and sometimes people come across your product and you are targeting something that's in great demand, then guess what? People buy your products. So that also happened. But otherwise, most of the cases, it takes 2 to 3 to 4 months to help get uh, settled your products in the Zazzle. So take next 6 months. Don't just play for 2 months game or something like that. No, no, no. Take 6 months game, minimum 6 months game. I recommend you to 6 months to a year game, but then 6 months is minimum. So what's trending right now in the next 6 months that you can upload right now? So we are in the April. Go with the graduation. Go with the back to school. Go with the Pride month. Even go with the Christmas and July niche. Go with the fall niche, with the summer niche, summer wedding ideas, summer bridal shower, baby shower, birthdays, go with those niches. So that could also work for you. You can also go with the Halloween. Now, for the Halloween, it's too early, but if you're targeting for the next couple of 6 months, you can definitely go with the Halloween as well. Independence Day, teacher's niche, so much is there, guys. So, okay, we reached to the 40 minutes in the live. It's like 38 minutes. Last couple of minutes. Then I exit this live. It was really nice talking with you guys. If you're interested, I've placed the link of my Zazzle Ultimate Bundle and placed the link of the Zazzle Workbook. If you're interested, you can check them out. I hope this is working. Yeah. Oh, the link is not working. Okay, the link is working for Zazzle Workbook. Okay, you can still find it. So let me know, guys, if you have any more questions or anything that you want me to talk about. I'm just going to pin this message because this one's working. Thank you so much for tuning in this live. I'm going to go live again anytime soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification. So whenever I go live, I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to answer your topics, your queries, anything that you have for me. And I can go live tomorrow as well, but I don't know what time, depending on my schedule. So if you consider subscribing, you're going to get the notification whenever I go live. That's it for today. I am only on Zazzle. Okay, that's okay. You don't need to be on Redbubble Teepublic. Being on Zazzle still works for you. You don't have to be on Teepublic or Redbubble anyway. You can work with the Zazzle only. Think of mind about next 6 months, next 1 year. Write down the ideas, write down the niches. I think in the next slide, I'll talk about how you can plan for your store for the next couple of months. That's going to be the great idea. I'm going to talk about how you could actually plan your shop for the next couple 6 months to a year, like that kind of window. And then you can start uploading the designs, really target-based designs. So I think in the next live, I'm going to talk about that. So that's the topic for the next live. If you have any topics that you want me to cover in my live, let me know. I'm going to cover in the next upcoming lives. And also along with your questions or anything that you want me to talk about. Okay, that's it for this live, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this live. Thank you so much with me. Okay. And don't forget to check out my Zazzle products. If you're interested, Zazzle Workbook, I placed the link. I pinned the comment in the live chat as well. You can also check the description. Thank you so much for tuning in this live. See you the next time. Bye-bye.